Hello, and welcome to the 10th edition of the Meyer Musics. Today is November 15th, 2015. In management, there will be no staff meeting this week. During that time, Grandparents' Special Persons Breakfast will be taking place. Starts at 7:30 and ends at 9 o'clock. Staff are not required to be there at 7:30, but it's greatly appreciated. Families will visit the classrooms after breakfast. Parking logistics will be pretty difficult. Therefore, we're hiring a police officer to direct traffic at the exit at 102nd. And also, the middle school staff will be parking in the southern part of the parking lot to make room for this event. This past Friday, we had a PLC meeting with I did with the PLC leads, and we discussed the following: the purpose of the leads meeting, which is to demonstrate the importance of PLC work. I want to run it by these folks to emphasize and to promote things that will be something that is important, things that are important to our school. This team will provide me with feedback and guidance. So, like when I meet with their building leadership team, if we need grade level perspectives, I will run it by the leads at these meetings. It's a vehicle to provide consistent direction for our school in instruction. The standard work days, the 3 that were taking place this year for grade levels, that we're not going to do units of study this year. Instead, I want you to work on organizing resources, work on a pacing guide for the year. And I want you to work on things that you're going to use now and any time thereafter. Also, we discussed the data cycle. When you meet in your PLC, please review the page 189 of Learning by Doing. Discuss which methods or method that your team uses to review data. The attendance sheets that we created, we're not going to use. Instead, we're going to go back to having our one sheet that Lori keeps track of who we call and where we're at in the process for students who have attendance issues. We were going to create grade level sheets, but it's just been an extra step for Lori and kind of a headache. And frankly, it wasn't benefiting the teachers much by having that. So we decided to eliminate it. Also, grade level conference reporting forms. I'm asking that each grade level gives me a copy of that because I'd like to look at the overall picture from K through 5 and to see how consistent we are. In instruction, as you see the picture here, the Common Core Lesson Plan book, we have decided that we're going to order 1 per classroom for grades 2 through 5, and then we're going to order 1 per grade level for K and 1. And if they decide that they want to order 1 per classroom, we can move forward with that, but at this time, this is going to be the plan. Also, instruction, as you can see, this is a Tulare County resource. And this resource can help focus or guide teaching. If you look here, it has the anchor standard, it has the grade level benchmark right there, and then these are the essential skills or concepts that you'll teach. It breaks it down very nicely for teachers. And then these are question stems and prompts to help guide the students, as well as these are the vocabulary to highlight and the Spanish vocabulary as well. Also instruction, as you can see here to the right, the Visible Learning book from John Hattie. He did a synthesis of over 800 meta-analysis, and he found that student self-report grades was rated number 1. What does that mean? It means it had the largest effect size on student achievement. So the challenge for me is that teachers would consistently have students rate themselves. You're going to find that This is a very effective strategy to help students take ownership of their learning and therefore increase student achievement. In learning supports, breakfast continues to go well. Thank you to those who are helping out in the morning. Are there any new work groups that people think we need to look into? Please let me know and we can start working on that. That's it for now. Thank you, and I look forward to another great week.